Diablo Immortal is in my veins, but will it have Battle Royale? What is up, my friends? My name is Echo and welcome back to the ECHO Gaming Diablo channel, where we talk about topics speculating about Diablo Immortal until the game comes out, which should be soon. We should be expecting beta soon. Guys, if you haven't subbed the channel, make sure you do that right now and ring the bell so you don't miss out on anything related to Diablo Immortal or other action RPGs on mobile. Now, what you're looking at in the background right now is not Diablo Immortal. It's actually footage from my last video when I was featuring and comparing A3 Still Alive to Diablo Immortal. One thing that I really loved about this game was its Battle Royale mode, a mode that we've never seen in action RPGs. You just don't see that game mode in action RPGs, especially on mobile. We see it in COD Mobile, we see it in PUBG Mobile, but we don't see it in action RPGs. So it brought the question up to me, will Diablo Immortal have a Battle Royale mode? It could be another way to feature end game content in Diablo Immortal, where it's PvP, dropping on in and actually battling against other real people. I think it may be a good idea. So what I want you guys to do is sound off down below and let me know if you think that this game mode is something that should be welcomed into Diablo Immortal. Also, if you want to discuss this kind of stuff more, you guys know that I'm really involved and invested in the community that we have here in the channel. Come through my Discord server. It's linked down below, plus it's the pinned comment. We are building an amazing Diablo Immortal community there, almost at 7,000 members. I would love for you guys to come through, join up with us and talk about Diablo Immortal or even any other games or life stuff you want to. I mean, it's my Discord server. Do what we want. Well, maybe we'll have someone from the Diablo Immortal development team watching this right now and saying, maybe this is a game mode that we should consider, because right now it's all about dungeoning, it's about rifting, it's about leveling up, it's about gearing up, it's about, you know the end game of Diablo Immortal. It's going to be very similar to Diablo 3 with a bit more of an open world element, but man, if you could bring Battle Royale, the most popular game mode in all of gaming right now, into an action RPG, I mean, A3 did it, and I think they did a pretty good job of it as well. Drop into the world, you don't have much, you slay some demons, you gear yourself up, you fight against others. It's pretty solid. I really like the idea, but I know that Blizzard could do it even better. They could take that idea and model it into something completely epic. A brand new game mode that they would dominate in this genre. It would be groundbreaking. And having the Blizzard name, having the Diablo name gives it the opportunity, a bigger opportunity to just be spread out, and it would just be amazing for the community to be able to dive into something that's just so fresh and so new. Like I said, I think it's a good idea. I would love to see Battle Royale in Diablo Immortal. Maybe not at launch, but at some point in time. So now I have to open up the question to you guys that are really looking forward to Diablo Immortal, or those of you that are Diablo 3 and Diablo 2 players waiting for Diablo 4, saying we'll play some Diablo Immortal in the meantime. This genre, the Battle Royale genre, like I said, it's not custom to action RPGs, especially on mobile. So would you guys welcome this type of a gameplay mode in addition to what we already know and love from Diablo Immortal? Now, I have a few ways that I could look at this. One way is, no, you don't want to accept it. You want the old-fashioned, old school, the way that Diablo was built. You want it built like that, but on mobile. Cool, because that's what the Diablo community has been built on. That's what it's been based on. That's what everyone knows and loves, right? But I feel cycling in different game modes could be really nice for the game and for the longevity of the game, because not everyone, remember guys, we're talking about a different audience. The mobile gaming audience is much different than the PC gaming audience. There is some crossover, of course, but it's a different audience. And we're going to go back to COD Mobile again here. They alternate game modes that go on inside the game. They have zombies for a while, then it goes away. Then they have the dark mode for a while, then it goes away. Cycling in different events like this really adds longevity to a game. So even if Battle Royale was not a game mode that was always in Diablo Immortal, because maybe people will get bored with it. I personally don't think they would. I think it will be a huge hit. And I think that the Battle Royale mode of Diablo Immortal, if they were to come out with one, may even be played more than the traditional way of playing Diablo Immortal, which maybe Blizzard doesn't want. You know, maybe that's not a direction they want to go, and they're the developers. It's completely up to them. But I could see this being huge. And okay, think about Clash Royale when they introduced the 2v2 mode. It came for a few weeks and then it went away, and then it would come back. There were special events. I would love to see special events just like that coming to Diablo Immortal. Make a Battle Royale mode. Make the game be like skinned out or a different gameplay mode just for a certain holiday or a certain season. Or maybe if it's typically, you know, a 4-person game mode, and if that were to be the limit, which we're hearing rumor that it's going to be up to 10, maybe expand it for a short time where you can get up to 15 or 20 people slaying demons together just for a few weeks. Take advantage of it while it's here because it's going away soon. That's the kind of stuff that makes updates massive for these mobile games. That's the kind of stuff that gets players like myself excited about it, rather than we have a new season every few months and we get new gear, we get new weapon sets. That's cool too. That's the traditional Diablo way, but actual different game modes, new game modes, that could be epic. Another example could be dropping in all different weapons and all different abilities for your characters inside of the game. So maybe the barbarian is suddenly going to be switched out and like carrying some rocket launchers or something crazy like that. These are all just silly concepts I'm coming out with on the fly, but I do think the implementation of different modes inside of the game that are foreign right now to the genre could be massive, and it could offer a huge success for Diablo Immortal and Blizzard finally coming onto the mobile platform. I think it's a straightforward avenue to success. Now, I asked for your guys' feedback. You could very well disagree with me, and if you do, let me know down below. Also, if you agree with me, let me know down below. I want to know your thoughts. What do you think about cycling seasonal events that are just specific to that season, then they're gone? Maybe they'll come back again at some point in time. That would probably depend on how much it was played. So for example, if Diablo Immortal launches with what we know and love from Diablo, and then 2 months later they say, well, we have a special anniversary, this thing is happening, it's going to be the Battle Royale mode, it's for 3 weeks only. They pop it out there and they realize, my God, more people are playing the Battle Royale mode than they are playing the regular game mode. 10 times more people are playing the Battle Royale. Maybe that could give them a thought in their mind and say, maybe this should come back. So for example, Clash Royale. 2v2 mode was a seasonal thing. It was out for a short time. It was special. Bam. Then it came back. I guess it did really well for them. They brought in good numbers. It became a staple gameplay mode inside of the game. It was there all the time. This is a great way to test out different ways of playing the game with your community. Make it an event. If it does well, bring it back. If it tanks, throw it away forever and never revisit it, or fix it so that it can work out better for you. Talking about longevity, you guys know I want Diablo Immortal to be a game that I cover here on the channel for the next 10 years. I have no reason to change from a game that is keeping me entertained, that is keeping you guys entertained, and that people are still playing. If the game continuously grows, that is the recipe to success, and the recipe to success for me to continuously create content for it. So Blizzard, if you're listening, which I hope that you are, consider these seasonal events. Consider a Battle Royale mode, and if you're not sure about it, test it out. I mean, when you think about years ago, Gears of War on console, Gears of War, from what I'm told, and I know that there are some Gears of War people on the development team and part of the Blizzard team, correct me if I'm wrong, but I was a huge Gears of War's fan. As I was informed back in the day, Gears of War was made as a single player campaign, right? And then they quickly threw together the multiplayer element of the game just quickly before it launched. Maybe not quickly, but they definitely spent more on the campaign. First of all, I love the campaign of Gears of War. I played it through it 3 times, but I played the Gears of War multiplayer mode every night for hours at night. Every single night, I was in love with it. And this was something that wasn't put together over years to make the most amazing multiplayer experience. And by the way, Gears of War 1 multiplayer, my favorite out of all the Gears of War games. the one that was supposedly pieced together quickly. So point being, with these seasonal events, if we were to do this in Diablo Immortal, you don't have to put a year into development of it. It doesn't have to be perfect. It can't be glitchy. It has to work right, but it doesn't have to be complete perfection. Test it out for 3 weeks, a battle royale mode. If the people are, if the players are in love with it and playing the heck out of it, then you know what? Fine tune it a little bit, make it a little bit better, bring it back in a month, and then maybe keep it there for 6 weeks. Keep testing it out. Make people excited to come back to the game every time a game mode that they love returns. And this is a great way to add longevity to the game. Hope you're listening, Blizzard. I think it's a great idea. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You have to let me know down below your thoughts. And again, the best place to talk, the best place to be part of all of this is in my Discord server, linked down below. In addition, I want to remind you guys that this Sunday, on Sunday, the Diablo Immortal podcast, aka the Immortal Podcast, returns. Myself, Nemo from the Scrappy Academy YouTube channel, and Nine will be here on the channel discussing topics that we have and that you have from the chat. So make sure you're here 11 a.m. Eastern time this Sunday. I want to see you guys in here with me talking Diablo Immortal. Guys, make sure you check out this video before you go, and be good.